No, definitely not right now. I mean, right now I'm at the top of my game, and feel like, a lot more years ahead of me to win races and to win championships. So definitely far off in the future. But I do know that I'll be racing for a long, long time. I know I'll be racing in this series for at least a few more years.
That's good. We won't ask that natural follow-up question. By the way, for all of you wearing 78 stuff out there and you're a Truex fan, okay, you can breathe now. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. So, next question. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
What do you got guaranteed for next year?
See, I just said we're not going on that road. What does he got guaranteed? He's not guaranteed he's going to be racing here at Talladega twice next year.
I promise I'll be here.
So, he'll be back. Yes, ma'am. Do you prefer road course racing or oval racing?
It's a good question. I love both types of racing, but I do enjoy road courses a lot. We only get to do them twice, 3 times a year now with the Roval. And so having that something a little bit different, is a fun change of pace. I really have a hard time choosing one or the other. I love both. Obviously, road courses are fun, so we only do it a few times a year. The ovals are such a unique challenge each and every week. You think about all the different places we go. We even go to 2 mile and a half that look exactly the same from the sky. They have the same infield. The garages are in the same place. You park your motorhomes in the same. I mean, literally, they're the same tracks. And you go out on there, you get in your car and go out on the track, and they're nothing alike. So it's really cool, just the differences in the tracks we go to and the unique challenge that's constantly changing. So what we do every week, it keeps it fun, it keeps it new, and it's really a challenge.
It helps when you have success on every different type of track too, right? I mean, does it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, back when I first started the Cup Series, I had a few tracks I liked because we only ran good at a few tracks, and I had the few tracks that I absolutely couldn't stand because we didn't run good at them, we couldn't figure them out, and now we, feel like we're good everywhere. So it definitely makes it more fun.
Questions, hands up. Yes, ma'am. We'll go right here.
Where are you from?
You're not from Alabama, are you? England.
That's what I thought. Thanks for coming all the way over here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Welcome. So what's your question? Sorry?
Good question. How does this track compare to Daytona? So it's actually really, really similar to drive the car, but way different to race the car. So what I mean by this track is a lot wider. Normally at Daytona, you're always 2 wide, and sometimes you're 3 wide. Where here, you're always 3 wide, and sometimes 4. So that extra lane always being moving completely changes what goes on in your mind, the things you have to look for, the chances of making moves, and the chances of getting shuffled out are completely different here and in Daytona.
Great question. Welcome to Talladega, Alabama. It's a little different around here. Yeah, it's great. Not that it's a bad difference. It's just different down there, right? All right. Anybody else? Yes, sir. Go ahead. You got a 78 hat. You're great.
It's more of a comment. You said you got a late model. Wall Stadium has a limited late model division.
Oh boy.
And there's only about 8 cars. So they have a low car count. They're the limited late models, and they're very limited. So.
Well, the late model I have wouldn't fit those rules.
Oh, okay.
So I'd be kind of screwed on that deal. But
I'm repping the home track.
Appreciate that. Wall Stadium. That's awesome.
Yep. I watched your cousin Tyler.
He won a race a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I missed that.
I
think I might have been at Michigan for the same weekend.
Yeah. My home stopping grounds there.
I don't mean to interrupt you guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's on good. We're just having a little conversation.
It's the Bowman Gray Stadium of the Northeast.
It is, really. It is. It's a great place, and I think Tyler's the 5th or 6th Truex to win a modified feature at Wall Stadium. It's awesome. It's pretty cool.
That is. It really is. But you mentioned that being the home track. At this level, though, we hear Dover's the home track. We hear Pocono's home track. We hear New Hampshire. What is the home track?
Well,
crying out loud.
I mean, really, there's 4. So, people joke and say everywhere we go is my home track and all that mess. It's not really funny, but, Dover, Watkins Glen, Pocono, and New Hampshire, they're all my home tracks.
It's not funny. It's not happening.
It is funny. It's just the way it worked out.
That's part of being in that area, right?
That's right.
All right, time for 1 or 2 more questions. Yes, you got your hand up first. Go.
What's your favorite and least favorite track?
No, you're from Alabama, right?
No? Kentucky.
Kentucky, okay. Favorite
and least favorite tracks. You put me in a real bad spot on this one.
Since we're sitting here at Talladega Superspeedway, and
I love all of them. Let me start with that. I love all the tracks. They're all fun.
running for office, are you?
If there was no playoffs, I wouldn't say this. But my least favorite race is this one. It's just because I never finished this race.
The power of positive thinking.
Today it's going to change, I hope, but yeah, we'll see, man. I love racing. I love this kind of racing. It's a lot of fun. It's absolutely insane all day. Like your eyeballs are just popping out all day trying to finish this thing. It's a lot of fun, but at the same time, man, it's stressful, you know. So that's kind of the way I see this one. Favorite? I don't really have a favorite. I have a lot of favorites. A lot of the tracks we go to are absolutely friggin' awesome to drive. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for that one.
All right, last question for Martin Truex Jr. I like your American flag. We'll go. I'll get you two. We'll do two more. Go ahead.
America.
What's your favorite driver to beat or compete against?
What's your favorite driver to beat or compete against? Now,
Well,
he's really going to put you on the spot.
Well, I want to beat all of them. I really care less. As long as they're all behind me, I'm happy. And that's kind of the way I feel about that. So it's really, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about being first. If you ain't first, you're last. And
See how you work that in?
you want to beat them all just as bad as the rest of them.
Yeah, and more times than not, he's out in front of people, and sometimes you get hit.
Yeah, lately a lot.
Yes, sir. Last question from Martin Truex Jr.
Martin, I have a story from Sherry. Is there anything I can get that story?
She's not here, but you can just tell me. I'll tell her. You gonna tell me now? Is it long or short? Is it a short story or a long story?
I can make it short. My wife battled pancreatic cancer for almost 4 years. She passed away this past March. But she would always play Sherry every race.
I appreciate that. Thanks for sharing that with us. I'm sorry to hear about that.
It's tough. It is.
It's tough,
But
for sure.
it's great to see you here at the racetrack, though. Thank you.
Enjoy your day here.
I like your hat, too. Matches your shirt. Well done. So, getting ready to go race again. Show of hands, first time at Talladega. We get set to go racing here. I know the record for the October race hasn't been the greatest in the world, but I got some good gumbo going on here today. All the best to you today when you go racing this afternoon.
I appreciate it. I appreciate having me, and thank you all for coming out, especially the first timers. It's going to be a whale of a race. I hope you all enjoy it, and we'll see you again next year.
There you go, folks. Martin Truex Jr.